All right, I wanted to show off real quick a custom little CMS I've been working on. There's a version of it up in the experiment section on my website. You can go to article publishing demo, and here you can actually create a fake article, I'm calling them. They just live about 15 minutes. But if you were to write something here in this small editor, it would show up in this list. I've got a permanent test article here. I'm just inlining the contents of everything so you can see what it all looks like. This is down here is a Tiptap editor. That's based on Prosemirror, which is a really nice, what you see is what you get, sort of text editor that uses content editable in HTML. So you can do things like bold, italic, all that works just out of the box. Tiptap is a headless version. So there's no sort of built-in toolbar or anything like that. It just has a really clean API, so you can add the extensions you want and need to do formatting. For example, this sort of markdown-ish one lets me type out headers quickly with that markdown type syntax. So actually this experiment is a little bit behind the one I'm using to manage the blog here on my site. This is the index of my blog. I'm still working on the design. But yeah, I manage it from a secret endpoint. Here, I'm already logged in. You won't see this view, hopefully, unless you know the password. From there, I can manage blog. And you can see I've got a list of my articles. It just literally dumps them all in here. I even put the content of the post so that you can preview it as it would look on my site. It lets you edit specific posts and delete them. So this is my second take, so I'm going to delete the last take. Yeah, and then scrolling down, the editor, you'll notice looks pretty much the same, but it's got some additional extensions in it. And I've created a small cheat sheet for myself down here at the bottom with keyboard shortcuts and what sort of markdown shortcuts work here. But today I wanted to show off image uploading. Last night I worked on getting that set up such that when an image is dropped on this editor, it's going to use a small API endpoint I wrote in my Enhance app that's going to upload that image to S3 and give me back a URL so we can actually look at that in real time. I'm going to add another bison. I've been playing with Midjourney and creating bison images. So you'll see me dragging here a PNG file. And as I drop it over the editor, I get a nice little cursor to help me with positioning. So I'll put it here, drop it in. There's will be a little bit of lag. I believe this picture is actually kind of a big file. I normally wouldn't use an uncompressed file in a blog post, but just for demonstration, there he is. I'll give it a title, and we'll just create a quick post. I can set a publishing date, today, published, and hit save. So what happened there, and it happened while I was talking, is it uploaded it to S3 and gave me back that public URL that's automatically available in my app. So now if I were to leave the admin, go back to my blog index, you can see here that post I just authored, another bison, and then boom, that big old file's right there. So I'm looking forward to using this as I write more. Probably not going to upload a bunch of bison, but it'll be helpful for putting in images to blog posts and knowing that they are on S3 and that my site is sitting behind CloudFront. So all of that's going to be real snappy as those caches are populated across the world. So yeah, thanks for watching.